Welcome to part 3 of the Uncharted Drake's Fortune Let's Play. So where we last left off, we found this German U-boat in the middle of the jungle, and in this chapter we finally get to explore it. Yay!
Looks like you're gonna have to monkey across those cliffs to get into the U-boat.
And this is where the commentary would go to shit as usual. Not that I'd be surprised, but whatever. At this point in the game, actually, this is where it goes to show that in terms of the platforming, it's not really as smooth as it was previously. Granted, I mentioned this in the last part, late in the last part, actually, but this is where I think it starts to become more apparent, because now we have these vines or these ropes that we get to swing across. That's where jump on the rope, swing across, you move across the wall left or right, and then when you reach the peak of your swing, then you get the jump to the next ledge. But sometimes though, I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes the jumping physics can be a little finicky in this game because sometimes when you press the X button, and Drake will jump, but not how you want him to, and you'll just fall to your death.
Hey, watch yourself up there. It's a long way down.
And other times, or sometimes when it does work, it just looks so weird. Like, it looks very unnatural, to say the least. Crap! I don't know what happened there, unfortunately. I just walked off the ledge. I think it could, but I don't know if I should blame the game for that, but as of now, it's probably my fault. I'll figure it out. It's been a while since I recorded this. Well, the gameplay footage. So I'm not one to judge the game harshly on that. But again, the platforming can be a bit finicky. When you're pressing the circle button, actually, just press the circle button to drop down a ledge, as it advised you to. I mean, you can hold down the circle button, you can ignore other ledges as well.
Nate, you should be able to drop right down into the U-boat.
But I don't really recommend that, because usually it'll just let you fall to your death. That's happened to me a lot. I'm not sure in this game, but in other games, yeah, it can happen. No. Cut. Alright, now we're back. Yeah, fair warning, that can happen as well. I only discovered that now. Granted, I guess I was being... Drake, what are you doing? Stop jittering around like that. But, you know, in all seriousness, with the whole jittering and whatnot, that can happen too. You know, it can make the game look like the game does look... Okay, let me just go out of the way and say that this game has aged a bit. Although, admittedly, for 2007, graphics-wise, this looks pretty remarkable. Well, barring the pop-up to the left, I hope you all didn't see that. Otherwise, it will destroy my whole point of this game looking good.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh God!
What do you see?
Excuse me.
Something nasty
Just
happened to these
sneezed.
guys.
Sorry.
There's blood
But
everywhere.
I'm not cutting this.
Soup.
What?
I'll just edit out the sneeze. No problem. God, that's never happened to me before. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. So anyway, we are now inside the German U-boat. Have to look for the, well... I wouldn't say you have to look for something, but you have to look for... or whatever's in here. Discover... Oh, well... you'll find out in this cutscene.
Huh. Now where'd you get this, my decomposing friend?
Interesting.
I think the trail just got warm again.
How so?
Well, I just met a guy with pockets full of Spanish gold. Only the coins are
God.
stamped with a mint mark I've never seen before.
You're kidding me.
Looks like our German friends had a little secret.
So in case there's anything new to talk about, well, we have these sort of segments where we have to take it slow. Well, the game is forcing you to take it slow. There's the occasional door opening where you have to press the triangle button, or at least mash the triangle button to open the door. And you rotate the left analog stick to move, well, to rotate the valve open. You know, it's stuff like that. Quick time events can happen in this game, for the record, but there's not really many of them.
Cozy.
It's nothing too bad. Then again, this was 2007.
I'm in the captain's quarters. Get this, he's still here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it looks like he was killed. Ripped to shreds, actually. Oof, what a way to go.
Yeah, sounds terrible. Take his wallet.
You're all hearts, Sully. No way. You've got to be kidding.
Find anything, kid?
UK 2642. UK 2642. Gotcha.
Are you all right?
Sully, you're not gonna believe this.
Try me.
I think I found our missing page.
You're kidding.
Looks like Drake and our German pals were after the same treasure. And I've got the map that's gonna lead us right to it.
Nate, this better not be another wild goose chase. We've got to get something out of this trip or...
Or what? Sully? You there? Sullivan?
Oh, something must have happened. Something's happening to our pal. Ah. Okay, yeah, that was pretty bad on my part. So let's get out of this German U-boat, and oh god. Yeah.
That's probably bad.
Yeah, just a little lesson here. If there's any torpedo in anything that's abandoned like this, it's probably still armed.
Hello.
Hey! Friends of yours, Sully?
I'm Gabriel Roman.
Yeah, I know who you are, asshole.
Manners, young man. This is just business.
Get over there.
Easy.
Put your hands up.
Hi, they're up.
See, your friend owes me money, Mr. Drake. A lot of money. So when he told me that you two were onto something big, the find of a lifetime, he said, well, I was intrigued. But he's made grand promises before, haven't you, Victor? And here we are again. Another fool's errand.
Jeez, does he always go on like this?
Take it easy, Navarro. So, I'm afraid the time is up. Unless, of course, you found something in there, Mr. Drake, that might compensate for all this unpleasantness.
He's screwing with you, Nate. They heard everything. Just give him the map.
Slowly. What does a Kriegsmarine map have to do with El Dorado?
What, you think this is a coincidence? The Germans were after the same treasure. That map has something to do with it. So, we square?
For now. But just in case you need a reminder...
Hey, come on, leave him out of it.
Yeah, don't you guys usually just cut off a finger or something?
That's far too vulgar. No, I think this will hurt him a bit more.
Now, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, Roman. He's got nothing to do...
Sully! Sully! You son of a bitch!
And that's... Alright, yeah, that's pretty, I don't know what to say after that. Just so you know, despite that, you don't... Well, in this fail segment here, there are guys chasing after you. And if they catch you, it's,
Whoa there, cowboy. That's for leaving me at the dock.
What the hell are you doing here?
Listen, I'm a good enough reporter to follow a couple of no-luck tomb robbers.
He went this way! I'll radio ahead!
Well, you're down to one tomb robber now. Sully's dead.
What?
Yeah. And we're next if we don't get out of here.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Please tell me you have a gun.
Of course.
Oh, thanks. All right, come on.
And now we are heading into, well, another shootout. Although, from this point on, it's pretty much going to play out like any third-person shooter where you have to find cover and all that. Well, it's not like the boat segment where it was all tutorial, and I just wasted 2 bullets there. Just getting into the other shooting mechanics real quick. You can press circle to go behind cover. Well, cover is actually going to be your best friend in this game, especially on some of the higher difficulties. In fact, later on, you're probably going to have to plan ahead or whatever, because the thing is,
You always seem to be getting shot at.
because
They're shooting at you,
the
too,
thing
you
is
know.
with the difficulty in this game, Uncharted 1 isn't really that, even on like the easy setting, later down the road, the game can actually be pretty damn difficult with the shooting parts anyway, because the enemy AI, it can be pretty damn smart, and they'll always try to flank you. Granted, I wouldn't say they are real smart considering, well, compared to the later games anyway, where the enemies can get a little more challenging, but the reason why the enemies I think are so difficult well, the amount of soldiers or pirates that you're gonna have to shoot at later down the road in this game, the reason why these shootouts can be so difficult is because the weapons, they always, well, for one, they always try to flank you, and that's actually one thing I want to mention real quick is, well, okay, this is more of a by the way thing, but if you have a partner along with you, then they'll help you.
Stay close.
They'll occasionally help you. Just kill the one guy that you're trying to kill. Granted, you won't have a partner all the time, and they won't kill the guy like that unless if, I don't know, if the game wants to get a move on. At least not all the time, but it happens. It can happen.
Long story. Tell you later.
Wait. But later down the road, when it comes to the enemies, it's more along the lines of the weapons that the enemies are going to be packing. Because later on, they're going to be packing like grenade launchers or grenades themselves. They're gonna have aiming. Later down the road, they're gonna have like aiming reticules, like laser sight targeting, and it's, oh god. I'll discuss it when we get to it, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, when it comes to difficulty, like even on the easier settings, Uncharted 1 can be brutal when it comes to the enemies. So just a fair warning. Yes, I do die a lot in this game. In fact, I did die a lot when I was recording this as well. So a lot of the times I'm gonna be editing out a lot of deaths. Because holy shit. Granted, I'm not the best shot in this game, but at the same time, it's just, ooh.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is hard. This is hard indeed. So anyway, that's pretty much it. What I want to say with the gunplay as of now.
Never a dull moment,
We don't.
Just keep your head down. These guys
We
aren't
still
messing
have
around.
like a good chunk of time left. So I already mentioned like the graphics and how this game looks beautiful, and the sound direction is actually pretty neat as well. Well, since everything pretty much reacts appropriately to what they are. In terms of the voice actors, well, just the voice acting in general. And before I get into that, this game can be a little too dark, so I'm raising the brightness up. So, anyway, getting back to what I was going to say at hand, in terms of the voice actors, well, the actors I should say, because a lot of these, in terms of the cutscenes, they were actually motion captured. They're not really hand animated, per se. For the main protagonist, Nathan Drake, he is done by Nolan North. And in case you don't know who Nolan North is, well, I like to think of him as Troy Baker or some sort, where this guy pretty much gets around in terms of an acting career. Oh, there's a grenade. Well, I'll mention grenades. Damn. I'm sorry about that.
Come on, back this way.
But yeah, Nolan North is... what am I saying? Nathan Drake is done by Nolan North, and you might know Nolan North as, well, famously as Deadpool from the Deadpool video game, even though I have yet to play that. And it was... But I think some... And for the sake of saying something that's more obscure, for those that have watched a lot of Nickelodeon when they were kids, myself included, he was actually the art teacher from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. I think it's season 3, but yes, he was the art teacher in Ned's Declassified. It's kind of hard to believe that the same guy that has done on the role of an art teacher would be the actor for something like, for somebody like, or at least something akin to Indiana Jones or Lara Croft. But in all serious note though, I really do like Nolan North as Nathan Drake. In fact, I think he definitely made the character more... I think he made him a lot more separate than a lot of, well, protagonists in the, well, any third-person shooter modern game that involves guns. Whether it be a T rating or whether it be a T or an M rating. In cases like this where sorry if I'm jumping around like this, but there's cases like that where I would use combat to get, which will help. And now, cutscene.
You always been this popular?
Well, I do seem to attract the scum of the earth. No offense.
None taken.
Do you have a good memory?
Yeah, why?
UK 2642. You got that?
Yeah, what is it?
It's Krieg's Marine coordinates. I think I know where the Spanish took El Dorado.
El Dorado?
The problem is, some of the bastards killed Sully. Damn it! If the Spanish found the treasure, they had to move it there, to that island. And Drake followed him.
Well, what are we waiting for? I'll get the story, and you get whatever it is you're after. Come on.
Hey, this isn't gonna be a vacation, you know.
I can take care of myself. Besides, you owe me one.
I suppose I do.
We're on the trail of the lost treasure of El Dorado, and it's brought us here to this tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Let's get a closer look. I hope we're the first ones here.
Will we discover the ruins of a forgotten colony and a fortune in Spanish gold? Or does the island have darker secrets in store for us?
That should keep him from changing the channel. Whoa! What the hell was that?
An anti-aircraft fire? This is so not cool!
Oh crap! We're on fire!
Enough with the damn camera! We gotta bail out!
Bail out? Does this thing even have parachutes?
Now would be a good time to look!
I hope these things still work.
We'll find out in a second.
Have you ever done this before?
Of course! You just jump, count to 5, and pull the cord. Now go!
Yeah. Are you coming?
Kind of busy right now. Get going!
See you on the ground?
Right behind you!
Yeah. Okay.
What am I doing? Okay, you just jump, count to 5, and pull the cord. How hard could that be? Oh, crap! Shit. Whew. Hell.
I'm gonna be honest, it's actually one of my favorite scenes in
Strangers trying to
in
kill
the
me.
entire
My map on a
series.
burning
Just
plane. Plane is
that
missing.
cutscene just shows
like
to
they're
me
dead.
that Nolan North does a
That's
good
great.
job as
Great start, Nate.
as a voice actor, and an actor in general. I do think that Nolan North as Nathan Drake, or Nathan Drake as whatever the case is, I still think it's one of the reasons why I do think that Nathan Drake is a pretty good character. Well, to me, is extremely likable. I'll discuss the other voice actors in a later time, as the parts go on, but unfortunately I'm out of time. With that being said, that is the end of part 3 of this game, and in part 4, we're gonna be looking, this is where we start to explore the island, this is where we're gonna be exploring the island, where the rest of the game is gonna take place in. I'm GameMan5804, and see you all for part 4. What a doozy.